So if everybody has, some kind of disorder, there's always an ADD, HD, OCBD. I mean, there's always a letter or a group of letters that some professional out there is trying to put on a person. Well, if everybody has some kind of mental disability, then isn't that normal? I mean, why would they say it's a disability? If everybody has something going on, if everybody's got some D or some different affliction that causes mental duress or whatever, then that's normal. Because no healthcare professional, no psychiatric or mental health care people or therapists, they're not going to show you a model of normal insane. Where is that model? How come nobody's broke this out yet? They're willing to point out all these problems with all these people. They're willing to say, oh, you got this and you need this pharmaceutical, and you got that and you need that pharmaceutical. But they're not showing anybody what's normal and what's sane. Because it could be easy for someone if they saw a model of normal insanity, but one, who the fuck wants to be normal? Insane? Well, come on. What does that really mean? What is sanity? To me, sanity is understanding that we're all a little bit crazy. It's the ones who think they're not crazy that seem to me like they're the craziest. When someone says to me, "Oh, I don't have no mental problems," oh boy, I always get a guard up right there. That's a person to watch out for. Because if you can't look at yourself objectively and say, "Yeah, I may get a little aggressive at times," or "Yeah, I get upset over things that don't really need to be getting upset about that often," yeah, it's the people who deny the insanity or the level of crazy they may have. They seem the scariest. That's someone who doesn't want to admit they have any faults, and that's a problem altogether. That is a level of insanity that usually I won't deal with, because someone who doesn't think they do anything wrong, um, they could go pretty far with what they don't think they're doing wrong. So the next time someone wants to tell you that you're some schizo, you know, um, psycho, I mean, it just never ends. But seriously, sit down and think about it. Think about who it's coming from. Think about yourself, because we are all crazy, and you got to admit you got a little crazy in you. But if everybody's got a little crazy in them, then is it really crazy? Isn't that just normal? Wouldn't the model for normal be someone who's got an OCD or an ODD or an ADD or an ADHD? I think it would be a disorder if you had none of those problems. I think that's where the true disorder would be, is if someone sat there and represented themselves as if they had no problems at all in their head. So, the long and short of it is, mental problems aren't problems unless you deny them. And as long as you're willing to work with your mental problems, I think you're okay. Just accept you for you and work around what you know is a weakness and try to build strength on it. That'll help you.